Well, hello everyone. My name's Adam Vox, and welcome to a Halo 5 commentary. This is something that's been quite a while since I've done, but in this video I do want to cover the idea of making money on YouTube and what your expectations should be and how that could actually affect what you get out of it. And I think that's something very, very important to discuss for new YouTubers, and that's something that I like making content around overall, just off and on, and that's something that BBK Dragoon and I are actually going to bridge very shortly in a small series. Hint, hint. Stay tuned for that. So, I don't like rehashing the same old thing, which is why I've never gone over the same line that everyone likes to give of, if you go into YouTube expecting to make money, you're going to fail. Go into it as a hobby, do it for fun, yada, yada, yada. Because, frankly, YouTube, depending on what you want out of it, very quickly turns into a business. For me, it's a business for me, and it has been for a very long time. And while it's something that has become a business because it's something I'm very passionate about, and it comes from a genuine place of passion and enthusiasm, it's a business. And so if I'm not making money from it, that is a problem. So I've always disagreed on a philosophical level with that statement, unless you're literally just wanting to share fun video gaming moments with your friends. Rather, you need to consider what kind of expectations you're setting for making money out of it. And BBK Dragoon specifically likes to call it his chicken nugget money. And another YouTuber I watch, Loyal Patriot, he actually talks about how, he's very transparent with his audience. He explains that, the money he makes from YouTube goes to buy him a couple of games every now and then, or take him and his wife out to dinner. But that's it. And that's very true of a lot of YouTubers up until you get to the PewDiePies and the Markipliers and the Grace Helbergs or whatever her name is, all the top tier people. It's not a whole lot of money. Ad revenue is actually very, very low, and it's, at one of its lower points at the moment because it hit a peak and then it dropped off heavily, and it's continuing to drop off with things like ad block. And that's why you see a lot more sponsored content and a lot of Patreon pushing and fan funding and things like that, because AdSense, ad revenue, does not pay the bills. Even for bigger websites, it's becoming a problem to where it's not paying the bills anymore. You need more genuine revenue coming in. So if you're setting up an expectation that you're going to make bank upon bank upon bank of money from YouTube, you're going to give up very quickly. And I already made a video ranting about what I think if you give up on YouTube quickly. But it was very interesting for me to consider why someone might expect things quicker. And it's because they're probably set up with these expectations. If you see a PewDiePie or a Markiplier or a CNanners making boo-koodles of money and you think you can just jump in there and do the same thing, well, A, your content's not going to be anywhere near on that same level of quality, so that's something always to consider as you're starting out. But B, they are the top 5%. They are the exceptions to the rules in terms of making bank upon bank from YouTube. Nobody else does that. Very few people do that. Only the top 5% really strike it huge on YouTube. And so if you go in with expectations of making any sort of large amount of money, especially within the first year or so, you're going to fail, and you're going to probably end up in that position where you want to, quote unquote, give up because you don't have realistic expectations. Understand it can take multiple years to get to a position of really making money off YouTube. And even then, to make that kind of money for it to even be a sustainable full-time job, it may never happen. So just some thoughts. Let me know what you think in the comment section down below. Thank you so very much for watching. I'll catch you in the next video.
Down. Show no mercy.